chair. Okay, so let's go ahead and come to the ground. And let's take our blanket. And we're going to just roll it like this. Okay, now if this feels like too much once we come down to what we're going to do, then make less of a roll. You could even just fold if that's best for your neck. But we're going to try and put our neck on this, right? So come down. And we'll just see if this feels comfortable as a rolled thing under the neck, right? It should feel pretty good. Should support your head, everything. But we'll just start with this little bit of support in the neck. And let's go ahead and do, if it feels okay for your legs, Sukhasana. Right, so not Baddha Kanasana yet, but let's do Sukhasana. And then make sure your shoulders are on your back. And just extend through your tailbone a little bit. Like, I always like to pick the pelvis up and just get it long, the spine. Right? And then take the arms out to the side. And hopefully this feels comfortable for us. Right? We'll close our eyes. Just coming into the space. Just notice what's there for us today. Again, without trying to criticize or judge anything, just what is happening in the body. And just to begin to try to relax from the crown of the head. Right through the third eye, that place between the brow. Try to let your cheekbones really soften. And just allow your head and neck to be supported on the blanket. Let the backs of the shoulders rest and the arms be heavy. So we're just going to come from this place of complete surrender. Right? Notice if there's any gripping going on in your belly. We hold a lot of tension in the belly. So try to relax. Right? Let your pelvis, your pelvic floor, your hips, all of that, the low back, let everything just kind of rest. And let your legs just surrender. And as the body begins to come into the moment, because it's used to moving around too, right? So we're trying to still the body, so it literally needs to come into this moment as well. We can start to bring our mind more into the room as well, into our bodies. And as yoga teaches us, just using the body and the breath as a vehicle to calm our mind, to liberate our mind from the mind chatter. Notice if anything has tightened back up. Just check back in. And start to pay attention to the natural rhythm of your breathing. Let's keep the breath nice and steady now. So this time, breathing a little deeper and longer through the inhale and the exhale. Let's still just in and out through the nose and not forcefully or not necessarily ujjayi breath breathing, but just deep breaths. Letting the body rise and fall with each inhalation and exhalation. I try to really bring your mind into the moment. You've been doing this online long enough that I know you've created a space, right, in your home that feels good. Maybe you change it around, but you come to a place where you can be still and there can be some peace in your environment. So just letting that help you, help soothe you into this moment. Good. So now starting to take direct breath into the belly, through the nose, and then exhale with a sigh out. Two more times like that. Breathe into your belly, let it expand. Open the mouth, exhale. And then one more. Exhaling out. Very lovely, good, beautiful. And then let's go ahead and just gently lift the knees and change the cross, or don't lift the knees, but change the cross of your legs, however you want to get there. And so taking that less dominant leg in front might take you a moment to settle into that. And then let's breathe now again into the belly, up into the rib cage now. Really expand your diaphragm. Keep your shoulders soft, your face soft. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly, right? It's so easy to go fast with this stuff. We're going to slow down. And one more into the belly, up into the ribs. The diaphragm really works. It expands in full dimension. Open the mouth, exhale. Very nice, good, beautiful. And now just breathing into the chest center, so not the belly, not the diaphragm. Breathe into the chest, exhale out through the mouth, 3 times. Maybe pause on that inhale and feel how it's in the thoracic spine, the breath. And then exhale out to the mouth. One more time. Let's do one more. Breathe in, filling up the chest, the upper back. And then open the mouth, exhale. Very good, beautiful. This time, let's take that full breath now from the base of the spine. So we're going even lower. Go lower than your abs. Go down to your tailbone, base of the spine. Breathe in. Come up through the navel, up through the diaphragm, the sternum, the throat, all the way third eye, maybe even to the crown of the head, all the way up. Holding. And then open the mouth, let it go. Very good, beautiful. All right, so now just come into your Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out through the nose, lips sealed, finding that little ocean whispery sound in the back of the throat, that little constriction. Bring your hands together for a moment, just rub them together. And place them down on your chest. Keep fully breathing. And then to palms down, just feeling the rise when the breath comes up. Fully exhaling out. And from here, let's set an intention for our practice. It can be something for your body. So we've talked about we're going to work the back, we're going to work the low back, the neck. So maybe there's an intention towards that. Maybe there's some other thing you're working on. Maybe it's just gratitude for your practice. Happy to be here, right? And then let's open our practice with the sound of and really try to feel your vibration here, right? It's gonna lift our whole mood, this So breathe into the belly. Good. Breathe all the way up again. Open the mouth, exhale. Good. Release your arms. Now stretch your legs as wide as your mat, so you don't have to pick up the knees necessarily, but let's just stretch the legs. Good, beautiful. From here, take your arms into a T. Rotate the head to the right, breathing in. And then exhale, rotate it to the left. So we're just gonna go oscillate back and forth, nice and easy. Inhaling to the right. Exhale, hit to the left. All right, so a couple more, just nice, gentle. Again, go soft. You don't have to fully crank the head because we do that a lot already, right? We're just looking over our shoulder or whatever we're doing. So just a gentle movement here. Good, beautiful. 2 more times. Keep breathing. Right, ending on the left. Good, come back to the center. Really lovely, beautiful. Nice big inhale. All the way up, exhale out. Very good. Make sure your roll is underneath your neck and tuck your chin towards your throat. Now notice, let the normal curvature in your back be there. Right, so we're not flattening the back, we're not overarching, we're just letting that normal curvature happen as we tuck our chin towards the chest. Breathing into the back of the neck. Good, and as you're ready, exhale to the center to neutral. Then inhale, tuck this blanket so it's really nice and underneath. Lift up your face. All right, keep your shoulders out of it. Let them be soft. And then here, oscillate the head side to side. All right, take some breath. And then back to neutral. One more time down to the chest as you exhale. And then this might feel a little, depending on your neck, more intense. Oscillate here with your head. Very good, beautiful. And then just neutral spine. Beautiful. From here, inhale, sweep your arms up, but not overhead. Bring your feet together. Right? And reach your toes. Good. As you exhale, bring the arms down. Good. Now let's remove this blanket. Keep it as it is. Bend your knees, place your feet to the floor. Slide this underneath your thighs. Right, so like we were gonna come into Sukhasana. Good. Inhale, now sweep your arms all the way overhead. Activate your legs, flex your feet, firm up the thigh muscles. Keep your legs neutral, all 10 toes to the ceiling. And then can you pick your pelvis up here? Pull your navel in, extend your tailbone. Right, so building some strength, stretching the back, just reach. And then exhale, let it go. We'll do one more like this. Inhale, arms come overhead. Firm the legs up, right? As if you were in Tadasana, right? Roll the inner thighs to the floor. Pull the toes towards you. Firm the muscles to the bone. Lift the pelvis. Tailbone long, navel in. Nice big breath. All the way up. And exhale, bringing it back down. Relax everything. Ah, so nice, everybody. Good, beautiful. Bend your knees again. Place your feet down to the mat. This time, bring the soles of the feet together and lay your legs on the blanket, if you can. If you need to move the blanket further out, away, you could do that. Okay, good. So just starting to open up the hips, right? Everything's connected. I know we were in Sukhasana already, but this is a little more. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. As you exhale, see if you can grab your left wrist with your right hand and just hinge your upper body a little bit. You can have elbows soft. Try not to let your left shoulder pick up off the ground. So it's not a huge hinge, but it's a hinge. And maybe looking to the right if that's okay for your neck. One more breath in. Exhale out. Come back to the center, reach up, breathe in. As you exhale, that left hand pulling on the right wrist. Again, soften your arms. Breathe into the right side. Keep the right shoulder to the mat. One more breath here. Exhale, come back to the center. Good. Bring your arms down. Maybe use your hands if you want to bring your thighs into neutral. Place your feet on the blanket. Pull the right leg in. Pull the left leg in. Ah, good. So this is a good one to stretch that low back. Let's do a little rocking motion. And as you do so, I want you to move your head and your neck if it's comfortable. Right? Just move everything side to side. All right, we tend to isolate our head and neck, but let's let it roll along with the body. Very good. 2 more times. And then back to the center. From here, let's just move our legs in a circle together. So rubbing out this sacral area, which is our second chakra. You can hang on to the knees or not. We're just rolling through here, massage out that winged bone, which is our, right, I can't think of the name of it, isn't that funny? You know what I mean. What is it called? Anyway, that winged bone that we're gonna go around on the back body. Sacrum, I just said it, didn't I? Go the other way. Good. Just rubbing it out, nice and easy, right? Very nice, good. Come back to the center. Take a breath, arms in a T. As you exhale, let's drop our legs to the right side into a reclining twist. Relax your left shoulder to the ground. Look wherever your neck is happy. You know, traditional, they say, oh, look to the left, but if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Maybe, for me, sometimes looking to the right gives me the stretch I need on my left side of my neck and my shoulder. But maybe that's too much. Maybe just look to the ceiling. Keep breathing, full breaths, belly, ribs, collarbones, right? Let's do 3 more big breaths. Good, one more time. Lovely. Now, if you want, you can press your arms to the floor and use them. You can squeeze your legs together and bring them one together, or maybe you just want to let that top leg lead you on through. And as you exhale, drop on over to the left side. Again, trying to keep right shoulder to the ground. Right? And, you know, if you can stack your legs, do that, but don't do that if it lifts the right shoulder. And you can go post that right arm. And again, find comfort in your neck. Where does it feel the best to look? Keep breathing that full breath. Big inhales and exhales. Good, one more big breath in. Exhale. Very nice. Either press the arms to the ground in both legs, or maybe that top leg leads us back. Very good, beautiful. Open your knees wide. Circle the feet. Take these off now, move your toes. Either stay here or come into your version of happy baby pose. So again, our goal is to keep the back body on the ground. So if grabbing your feet causes the upper body to come off the ground at all, or your tailbone, then grab your ankles, your shins, the backs of your thighs. Right? Keep your shoulders soft, stay out of your neck and your face. Maybe a gentle rock side to side feels good. Very nice. And then come back to stillness. Bend your knees into your chest. This time, rolling up, bring your forehead up. Maybe one hand behind the head if that feels better. Squeezing into a nice little ball. One more big breath here. And as you exhale, laying the head down, let it relax. Good job, beautiful. Let's move the blanket out and see if you can find if you have a strap, right? If you don't have a strap, maybe you're using something else, maybe you'll be able to reach your leg, part of it. But hopefully you have a strap, because this is what I want to say. This is going to help the back, actually, as well as open our legs and hips. So extend up with this right leg on the arch of the foot with the strap. Slide your hands down, tuck your shoulders underneath, right? And just get a stretch here. Now you can certainly bend your knee, right? And feel the back of this right leg, breathing into the hamstring, and saying hello, right? Good, beautiful. One more big breath here. Exhaling out. Good. And now if it feels okay, pick up the left toes and slide your leg to straight. Right, so keep that left leg neutral. So that means the toes are to the sky, right? You're trying to kind of a little roll in like Tadasana on the inner thigh, right? Flex your feet. Spread your toes apart, relax your shoulders, your face, your throat. Breathe here. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Turn your toes out, your heel in. Take that right hand onto this with the strap. Left hand's gonna, if you want to place your left foot back to the mat, you're more than welcome to do so, right? But if the leg is long, really activate it, right? Use your core to keep your hips square. Turn the toes out. Take an inhale. Move your leg up towards your shoulder. As you exhale, move it out to the side. Focus more on the left side, especially those that, low back. Focus on your left side, not your right leg. Keep pressing the low back and thigh down. Pull your navel in, right? Breathe. Of course, you're feeling the right leg, but I want you to really focus on that left side. Even your left shoulder, keep it to the mat. You may not go as far, right? Keep breathing. Pull that navel in and up. Good. One more breath here. Exhale out. Maybe your left hand helps and we bring it back through the center. Parallel your toes again. Very nice. Good. Reach your right arm out to the side. Activate your left leg. Flex your feet. Take a breath. As you exhale, sickle your foot. So that means toes in, heel out on this right leg. Neutral with that left one. Take a breath as you exhale. Move it across a little bit. Start to feel the IT band. Right, breathe here. We're going to go further if you want to, but let's start in this place of just moving it across. And from here, think about toes coming up to the left shoulder and maybe even using that right hand. I have my thumb like just in the hip crease. And I'm pushing this thigh forward without cranking up into my upper body. I'm just going to give us some more space for the low back. All right, one more breath. Exhale out. Now if you want, continue across. You could keep pushing the thigh forward if you want to really get that extension. Maybe you come as far as up onto the left hip. Maybe you don't. Go where it feels good, right? Maybe you want to open that right arm, but think about the top of this right thigh moving forward away from you towards your left foot, right? Breathe, belly ribs, collarbones. Good. One more big inhale. Exhale. Move your right arm on over and grab your strap. Move it back through the center. Good. Take the strap off. Just set it aside. Bend your right knee and release your hands on your shin. Flex your feet. Right, so find the length here. This tailbone is extending. Now you're pressing the back rib cage to the floor. Still flexing our feet. One more breath here. Exhale it out. Lovely, good. Take a breath as you exhale. Pull the left leg in. Ah, good, beautiful. All right, just a little squeeze in. When you're ready, you're going to take the right foot down. We'll find that strap again. Take it to the arch of the left foot. Extend up. And just start with the bent right leg for a moment. So you can really establish the length in this left leg. And get your shoulders on the ground. Maybe not such a death grip in the strap. Relax your face and your throat. Breathe into the back of your legs. Spread these left toes open. One or two more breaths just like this. And as you're ready, we'll slide this right leg out. Right? Unless, of course, it's too much, right? You're always going to listen to your body, but I think most of us can do this, right? If not all of us. So press down through your thigh, roll the inner thigh to the ground on the right leg. Think Tadasana, strong, flex your feet, breathe. And again, check back in. Where are your shoulders? What's going on with your neck? Can you move your head? Right? Don't tense everything up on this upper body. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Good. Left hand takes the strap. Right? We turn the toes out on this left leg. Right hand's going to hold this hip down, right? So remember, our primary focus is the right side. Keep it glued down. Use your core. Turn the toes out. Take a breath as you move your leg up, this left leg towards your shoulder. On the exhale, out to the side. Maybe resting the back of that left arm on the floor, but not being in the shoulders, right? And let this right side stay down. It takes a lot of work. Keep that right side glued to the ground. And keep breathing. Relax the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax your molars. Ah, good. Let it feel good. One more big inhale. Press that right side down. Exhale. Take the right hand to the strap. Move it back to the center. Good. Beautiful. Now toes in, toes and heel out on this left leg. Right? We take a breath, and on the exhale, we guide it just partially across to start. Start to feel the IT band. Breathe into it. Just feeling that sensation, right? Sickling our foot, right? You could even make your big toe face the floor and pinky to the sky if that helps feel a deeper sensation. And then let's go ahead now and take that left hand, maybe the thumb, into the hip crease and send the top of the thigh forward. And see how that helps? It helps the psoas muscle, right? But it also helps elongate your back. Stay out of your shoulders. That's the part that's hard whenever we start using that left hand. Don't let your left shoulder crank up to your ear, right? One more breath here. Exhale out. And then we're going to continue, if you want to, further over. Maybe still pressing that thigh forward. On the left leg, oh, for me, I had a little thing in this area. So breathe into it, right? Good. Maybe you come all the way up onto the right hip. You keep pushing the thigh forward. Maybe you open your arm, but keep pushing this left thigh away, right? Feel it, elongate. Pull your navel in so you're not dumping into your low back. One more big breath here. Exhale out. Good, take your left hand and let it help you lift your leg all the way up. Reparallel your toes. Release your strap. Activate your right leg again, bend the left knee. Hug the leg in. Right? Finding elongation in the spine. Right? Tuck the shoulders. Make sure your neck feels comfortable. Press the back body down. Keep breathing. One more big inhale. Exhale out. Again, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Last one. Exhale. Good. Pegging both knees back into the chest. Really lovely, everybody. So if you have a block nearby, we'll just work this a little bit, the normal curvature in our back. So take your feet to the floor. Hip width parallel. Take the block in between your thighs. Right? And exaggerating now. So that means we're going to overarch and over flatten the back a few times. So they're pelvic rocks, right? So inhale, send the hip points forward. Now you're really arching the back. As you exhale, squeeze your block and flatten your back to the ground. Pull your navel in and up. Inhale, arching. Exhale, flattening. Good. Let's do 3 more like this. Inhale, arch. Exhale, flatten. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your block. One more. Inhale. Exhale, flatten. Keep squeezing. Don't hold your breath. All right, it's going to activate the core. Supports the low back, and it's just good. We need core work. Right, keep squeezing. One more breath. Exhale out. And release everything. Leave your block there for a moment. Oscillate your head side to side. Make circles now with your head. Keep breathing some breath. Go the other way. Very good, beautiful. Now you're going to move the block so it's more up between the knees. Hang on to the mat and pick your legs up. Okay, maybe rock side to side and make sure everything is tucked underneath your shoulders, your tailbone, everything's long. Squeeze your block, pull your navel in, press the low back down. You don't have to do anything with your arms. All right, just use your legs. Keep squeezing the block. Press the low back down, navel in, but don't hold the breath. Good, just a couple more inhales and exhales. Last big breath in, squeeze and press that back to the ground. Good, exhaling. Keep that going, squeezing and pressing, and then tiny rock. This is so small, right? Don't let the low back arch. Keep it flat. Move like this, tiny, tiny, tiny. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Try to keep the ribs, they're gonna pop up maybe a little bit. Try to keep the ribs and everything pressing down. And breathe. Stay out of your upper body. You should be able to be moving your head around with no problem because you're in your core, right? Focus on that, low body. 3 more times. Keep squeezing the block, press the back body down. Let's do 2 more. Good job. Oh, grab your block, stretch your legs out long. Take your block under your head. Find that place where the head and neck come together, and for a moment, let's just oscillate the head. Right? Good. Moving it side to side again, just to rub out the back of the jaw, right? And if you're not feeling a whole bunch, like some of us, depending on the curvature in our neck, we may not feel that much. So you can take your block to level 2. And that might be too much for some people. Right? Just listen, whatever you need. One isn't better than the other. We're just trying to find where we can rub out the back of the jaw. A couple more times. Very, very good. Nice. Maybe roll to the left and hold there. See if you can find a little spot. And hold and breathe into whatever's pressing. Inhale to the center, exhale to the right, holding and breathing there. Super nice, good. Bring your head back. Gently remove the block, lay your head down, bend your knees, place your feet to the ground. Lift your hips up, slide the block underneath your sacrum. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Tuck your shoulders underneath you. Push your arms down. If this feels good and you think you can, add the left leg. Just legs up. Right, just getting some reverse flow. But as we tuck our shoulders underneath, we're working towards opening the chest, releasing any tension in the neck by getting those shoulders down the back. Good, one more breath here. Exhale, let it go. One leg at a time, place it to the floor. Very nice, good, beautiful. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. From this position, on the exhale, press your feet down, pick your hips up. Extend your tailbone. You could go post your arms, right? Pull the legs back, your heels back. Press the inner seams of your feet to the ground. Your glutes, your hip girdle should be working. Pull your navel in, extend your tailbone. One more breath here. And then exhale, release back down onto the block. Hopefully it feels good. If not, adjust it so it does. Arms down the side. We'll come up one more time. Inhale, arms come overhead. Soften them if you want, right? Exhale, pick it up. All right, so trying to move your chin away from your chest. Have a long neck. Roll the inner thighs to the ground. Pull your heels back, tailbone long. Breathe, navel in. One more breath. And then exhaling, come back down. Good, bring your arms down. Take your feet wide now. As wide as your mat. And that tells me I can tell I'm not in the center of my mat when I do that with the block. Hopefully you're more symmetrical. So the feet are wide, okay? Inhale, arms come back overhead. Exhale, pick up your pelvis again. See what that does. Keep extending the tailbone. Maybe there's a little more work here with the feet wide. Keep pressing the feet down, inner seams of the feet. One more breath. Maybe there's less work for you. Depends on your body. On the exhale, come back down. Very, very good. Beautiful. Walk your feet back in so they're hip width and parallel. Extend your right leg long. Okay. Hopefully that feels okay. Okay. You can do one leg at a time if it doesn't. Now see if the left leg will go. Or one at a time. Good. Maybe arms overhead. Just stretch out the whole body. A nice big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Bring your arms down, one knee at a time. Bend it. Place your feet down. Inhale, as you exhale, lift up, remove your block, roll your way down, and then hug the knees to the chest. Okay, maybe a little rocking here. If it feels okay, you can take your hands behind your head if you want and just roll into this little ball. Try to breathe up your back body. And either do a few rock and rolls now and come up, or roll to the side. Press yourself to a seat. And up we come. Very good. Maybe relocating our blanket if that feels right to sit. Good. Let's just sit in our Sukhasana one more time here in the upward position. Close the eyes, find your breath again, that Ujjayi breathing. Eyes gently closed. That doesn't do anything for my glare, it's just there. Okay. All right, beautiful. Take your hands to your stomach. Well, actually, take the right hand on your navel and the left hand, the back of your hand on your sacrum. Or just below the navel with the right hand. Okay, good. And now take some deep breaths into this space. I want your hands to move when you do it. Good. Try to move your back body. It's not easy. Can you feel breath in your back? Try. 2 more. Two more. And again. Very good. Now release your hands. Try it without any hands. Just breathe down there. Move your back with your breath. Try to get everything to move. One more time. Very good. Beautiful. Tuck your chin down towards your chest. From here, start to make these circles where your head doesn't drop all the way back. You stay more towards the front of your body. And you breathe. Just keep the breath going. Maybe one more time. Stop in the center and go the other way. Breathing. As if the crown of the head is leading these circles and you're not letting your head drop all the way behind. You're staying more in the front. Your shoulders are down the back, right? Away from the ears. One more time like this. Okay, the head is in the center now. Let's go ahead and lift it up. And then shrug your shoulders up and let them go down. Inhale, exhale. See if you can loosen up this whole shoulder girdle by just moving the arms up and down, up and down. Very good. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, split the arms to the right. Come into a twist. Again, you can get a stretch in your neck here. You can do whatever feels good. Maybe looking all the way to the left gives you a better stretch on the right side. Maybe you want to look back behind. Maybe neutral. Maybe in line with your right leg and sternum with the head. And breathe, breathe, breathe. One more breath here. Exhale out. Good. Come back to the center and drop your left and right ear to your right shoulder. Sorry. Forget. And squeeze your wings onto your back. Extend out the right arm, and let's give ourselves a gentle stretch on the left side of the neck, and then maybe press your hand down into something on that left side. Breathe into this. One more breath. Exhale out. Really nice, good. And then release. Inhale, sweep your arms back to the sky. As you exhale, hands come to the heart, and then just walk yourself out for a moment here. Right, try and feel the hips, but also feel your back, right? Pull your navel in, right? Try to push yourself back onto your sitting bones. One more big inhale up the back body. Exhale out. And then when you're ready, on the exhale, walk yourself back up. Gently change the cross of your legs. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. As you exhale, split the arms, twist it on over to that left side. So now we've got this left arm to help us sit tall, and this right one to help us twist, and you pick what feels good for the neck. Right? Just position your head wherever you can, but squeeze your shoulder girdle down your back. You know, our necks hurt us because a lot of times we're not in alignment in our body, and that's true for the low back as well. So in this pose, pull your navel in and drag your shoulder girdle down your back, right? And then breathe full breaths. Good, one more big inhale. Exhale. Release to the center. Take a breath. As you exhale, drop on over now this left ear to left shoulder. Reach the left arm out. Breathe in. As you exhale, bring it up and over. Feel the stretch. This is sometimes difficult because your shoulders want to rise up to your ears, right? So that left shoulder, don't let it rise up. And then the right hand, push it down into something. Maybe it's on a bolster, maybe it's on the ground. Feel the stretch, breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale. Last time, breathe in. Exhale out. Gently release. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to the heart. And then crawl your way out on this side. All right, just noticing what it's like with that less dominant leg in front. And then again, keep your shoulders on your back. Your neck is long here. Your belly is in. And you're trying to extend your sitting bones. Breathe. One more big inhale. And as you exhale, let's make our way back up. Oh, very good, beautiful. Let's go ahead and just extend the legs out. Wake up. Very nice. Other legs. Find your sit bones again. Flex your feet. You can bend your knees. Pull your navel in. Squeeze your shoulders onto your back. Lift your heart. Tadasana staff pose. So we're going to come forward. I think that using a strap actually helps us get deeper into it, but if you want to just reach your arms overhead and come forward, go ahead. But maybe starting with that strap to help us, because we think that our low back is our low back, and it is, but hips and hamstrings have a huge effect. Actually, everything. Like when I get a massage, because I got a lot going on the left side body, I have a lot in the neck. So when that gets all released, voila, my hips are looser. So it's all connected, right? So just a few breaths here. Okay, when you're ready, squeeze your outer hips in, get a tall spine, take a breath. As you exhale, come forward, still keeping your heart moving towards the big toes. Your shoulder heads are lifted, right? We're not rounding all down like this. So I'd rather you be up higher and just find the extension in your spine. Maybe the hands are like this. You're looking down, so you're not crushing the neck like this. Maybe you can make it to your feet, that's fine. If not, that's okay too. But don't lose the alignment. Pull your navel in. Squeeze the outer hips in, right? Sometimes we just kind of collapse into this pose, and this pose is so powerful for the back body, right? The legs, the back, everything, right? One more breath in. Exhale out. Good. And then relax everything and just roll your way up. Just roll through the spine for a moment. Good. If you have a strap, set it aside. Pull your legs in. Give yourself that little squeeze. And then drop your head. And just press your thighs and your forearms together and see if you can feel a stretch across the shoulders, the upper back. And breathe there. Good. One more big breath into that thoracic spine, the upper back. Exhale. Good. And then let's make our way up and onto our hands and knees. Right, so come on forward. If you want to take a blanket and pad your knees, do that. We'll come with our knees under our hips, our hands under our shoulders, spreading the fingers out wide. Pull the navel in. Zip up your core, right? Kind of get your shoulders onto your back, right? From here, inhale, curl the toes, lift the tailbone, look up, heart moves forward. As you exhale, we flatten the feet, we surround the spine and push it all the way, coming into your cow. And then again, inhale, cat pose. Exhale, cow. So take a few of these rounds here. Use your breath. See how it feels to move through the undulation of the spine. You want to circle your head. You want to circle your hips in any way. Do that. Very, very good. Maybe 3 more times. Moving nice and slow. Very nice. And then we'll meet back in this neutral spine. Very good. Now really spread those fingers out and press the knuckles, especially the first set of the knuckles down. Spin the eye of the elbows forward. Hug your shoulder girdle onto your back. Lift your low belly. Pull your navel in. Curl your toes under. Take a breath. And on the exhale, lift your hips up and back. We'll do a down dog here. You can take your feet wide. You can bend your knees, right? Or push the floor away, right? Try to lift the front of your thighs. Press your toes down, right? Corset the ribs together. Maybe shake your head a little here. Good, beautiful. One more big inhale. Exhale. High onto the tippy toes, breathe in. As you exhale, come forward, drop your knees. Slide onto your forearms, good. Inhale, heart moves forward, pull your hands back. As you exhale, round, 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 round. So we're gonna do a cat-cow on our forearms. Inhale. Exhale, round, round, round. Use your arms, press them down. You should feel your shoulder girdle working a lot. Inhale. Exhale, round. Good. Come back to neutral with your torso. Slide your right leg and then your left leg. Slide onto your belly. Sphinx pose. Press your feet down. Press your pelvis down. Pull your navel in. And then hands, pull them back. Good. Keep breathing here, right? Notice if the shoulder heads are coming forward, hug the shoulders back. If it's possible, Make circles with your head here. Try to stay in alignment. It's a lot of work on the shoulders. Press your feet down, press the pelvis down. Just 3. And then go the other way, 3. Keep breathing. Good. Come back to neutral. Lower down, maybe crocodile pose where you stack your hands and rest your forehead to the center. If that's not comfortable, turn a cheek to the side. Let's swag our legs for a moment. Just releasing the low back. Very good. Reach the legs back behind you. Again, if this is comfortable in crocodile pose, stay there. Otherwise, one cheek is to the side. Press your pelvis down. Press your feet down. Pull your navel in. And not any higher than the line of your body. As you exhale, right leg lifts. Keep breathing. And then it releases. Everything's active. Tuck your tail, navel in, take a breath as you exhale, left leg. So it doesn't have to lift high. I don't want you to arch your low back. I want you to push your pelvis down. All right, building some strength here. Your glutes should be turned on both sides, but particularly the left. Exhale, release. Inhale here as you exhale, right one again. Then add the left one, and then just keep pressing everything down, navel in. And release. Good. Now let your head come to the center and reach your arms down beside you. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Press your feet down. Press your pelvis down. Lift your shoulders and your arms. Turn your thumbs out. Right? See how that opens the chest? Breathe here. Either stay here or now you could lift the head but look down. Right? Keep pressing down through the feet and the navel. Either stay there or now lift your legs. Try to squeeze your inner thighs towards each other and press your pelvis down. Navel in. One more breath. Exhale out. Release it down. Oh, good job. Bend the knees and sway your legs. Really, really nice. Release your legs down. Good. And then take your arms into a T. Soften your shoulders so elbows can bend. And then use your left hand and see, can you start to roll onto the right side? Right, so this right arm is going to be out. This can be intense for some of us. Right, so just see what happens. Maybe you're just going to stack your legs, get this stretch. Some of us are going to be able to put this left foot behind us. That's going to intensify it, so don't do it if it doesn't feel right. But feel the stretch in our shoulder. One more breath. Exhale out. Good. Come back to the center. Use that left hand to help you. In a T, forehead to the center. Use the right hand now, bend the elbow, press the hand down, roll, roll, roll. Try to stack your legs, and maybe this is where you stay. This is a great place. Right, get that stretch. I know it can be intense. You could also put something under your head, right? Maybe this right leg comes behind. Oh, good. Not staying here long, good enough. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Good. Come back through the center. Oof, good job, everybody. From here, press your hands down. Come to all fours, inhaling. Well, let's do, you know what? Let's do Cobra. Ha! Hopefully you didn't move too fast. Press your feet down. Hug your elbows in. Maybe a large, big Cobra. Maybe you're down here. But remember, shoulder girdle towards the tailbone. Pelvis presses down, feet are down. No matter what, right? Nice big breath in. Exhale. Lower down. Bending the knees now. Start to press up. Breathe in. As you exhale, come back. Pose of a child. And if it feels better, let's bring the arms down beside us. Right? You can just get out of the shoulders better that way. Let your shoulders round now. And then just oscillate your head side to side here for a moment. Breathe up your back body. And then come up for a moment and take this blanket that you have, or your towel, or whatever it is, and make it, maybe you even have a pillow nearby. That would be good too. Fold it up. Come to your hands and knees. Crown of the head. Don't put all the weight on the crown of the head. Use your hands, use your core. Right? And then I want you just to roll side to side. Okay, so notice as I'm rolling, I'm turning my head, and I'm getting this stretch into the neck. Right? And then from there, if it feels okay, you can start to make these round. Right, the upper body is nice and loose, and we're just rolling through the neck. A little bit of pressure, but not a lot. We're just going to build the strength, right? Good. Now, see, can we go all the way and turn our head to the right and tuck it towards the chest, extending the left arm out. It's intense, right? But you can feel it. Can you see me? I hope you can see me. Maybe I should go this way. Right, so I'm kind of got this arm out. I got the head more or less on the temple of this left side, right? And the chin is towards the chest. Our core is engaged, of course, because we're protecting that low back. Last big breath here. Exhale. Pull the left arm in. Come to the right. So you're just going to try to be above your ear by your temple. You're going to tuck your chin towards your chest. You're going to extend out. You know, I'm not exactly on the temple, a little bit higher, more towards the front, just before the temple and higher than it. But feel the stretch that you get here. One more breath. Exhale out. Very good. Pull the arm in, come back. Plant your hands, curl your toes. On the exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Very good. Big breath in. Open the mouth, exhale. Good, really, really nice. When you're ready, we begin to move our hands and feet in any way you can so that you come into a forward fold. Let's just let everything hang here. Bend the knees gently, maybe do that shaking of the head to release. Definitely bend the knees. If your back is cranky, because it's good for it, right? It loves this position of the bent knees. Very nice, good, beautiful. Sit down, and then roll up, breathe in. Arms continue overhead. Exhaling to your beautiful heart. Really beautiful, you guys. So let's go ahead, stand in our Tadasana. If you think you're going to need your blocks, bring them along. Right. Let's lift the front of the thighs, spread your toes out, press your feet down. Let's do some tray arms, right? When we do these tray arms, it opens the chest and it gets those shoulders down the back. But what could happen is you could lose this corseting of the ribs. So pull those in, lift your frontal hip bones. Tailbone is heavy, right? And then release the arm. When you're ready, pressing the feet down, let's inhale, circle the arms up. On the exhale, let's hinge, dive forward. Bend the knees for this one. Pull back, fold in. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, the hands on this floor, the shins, the blocks. Exhale, fold it in. Good. Press your feet down. Inhale, reverse your way up. Exhale, squeezing the glutes to rise. Use your glutes to help you. Let's just do one more of these. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hinge and dive forward. Letting it go here. Good, beautiful. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Press your feet down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your buttocks. Use your arms like wings. Inhale up. Exhale to your beautiful heart. Stand and notice, right? Just notice how you're feeling. Breathe into it. Really nice, beautiful. And then let's go ahead and we'll just take our blocks and we'll come to the long edges of the mat. You don't have to turn your mat unless you feel you need to turn your mat. Do it however you get to your wide legs. and can still listen and hear, right? Or see and hear. So take your hands to your tailbone and send it to the ground. Pull your arms back, lift your heart. Right, so it looks more or less like this from the front. Big breath in. And exhale, come through, come through. Keep your hands there. Halfway, I know, this is work halfway. Zip up your core, right? This is gonna strengthen the back, I know, what? Lift your shoulder heads, find Cobra in your chest. Right, pull your hips back. One more breath. Exhale out. When you're ready, begin to ascend. Go down. Or descend, I'm sorry. And let your arms go. Just let everything go. So now I'm not asking you to do anything about lifting that shoulder girdle. Let's just let it rise up to the ears for a minute. Circle your head around while you're here. Nod it. Yes. Nod it. No. Shake it out completely. Good. Now activate your legs. If they're not, lift the front of your thighs. Press the outside edges of your feet down. Let's inhale to a flat back. So maybe it feels good to use your blocks just to give you some length, right? These actually help us get length, right? Pull the hips back. One more breath. Exhale. Let's take a breath as we exhale, bending gently into that right knee. Breathe here. Notice I didn't move very much, right? I'm just bending into the knee. I'm corseting my core together, rib cage and everything. Shoulders are on the back. I'm not riding up to the ears and I'm losing my neck. All right, press your hands down to help extend your heart forward. Take a breath. As you exhale, gently bend the left. Don't hold your breath here. Keep pressing the hands down. Find the extension in your spine. Good. Ribs and core are working, or the ribs, that whole area is part of the core. Come back to the center. Fold back in. Very nice. Set your blocks up. Take a breath as you exhale. Walk your blocks all the way over to the right, but pull back on your left hip. So you may be here, that's okay. But you're gonna go as far as you can without losing the squareness, or the squareness in the hips, or the engagement in your core. Lift your belly. Good, one more breath here. Exhale out. Walk the blocks back in a little bit more, right? Maybe you're already here. Turn your left toes out 90 degrees, right? See where your foot is on this right one and make sure it's at a 45-degree angle. And then come on over with your blocks, frame up, this left foot and bend into your knee. So we should be in warrior one legs. This is what I'm trying to get us to here. Right? It's an interesting way to get there, I know. Press your feet down, lift up. Right, square your hips. So this right one forward, left one, or left back, right back, left forward, right? Straighten this left leg. Good, beautiful. Reach your arms out to the side. Take a breath. As you exhale, just come forward and drop your head. Inhale, open your chest. Tailbone is long, press your feet down. Exhale, just one more like that. Inhale. Exhale, good. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, goalpost. And just lift from the chest, right? Notice my neck, head in alignment. I'm not lifting up like this, right? It's the chest. Pull the ribs in, drop your tail. One more breath. And then exhale, release. Find your blocks, take them back. Let's come back where we came from. Very, very good, beautiful. Just square off your hips. And then we're walking all the way over to this left side without moving that right hip forward, right? So stay squared, pull your navel in, breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale out, press through your toes, use your entire foot. Come up, walk back a little bit, or if you're already in that position, then just stay. And then let's turn out the left toes. And then 45-degree angle with the right heel. We bend into this knee, right? This left knee, right? Find your stance. Press your feet down. Use your core to lift you up. I know, right? Nobody said they wanted core, but we are always in the core with yoga, almost always, right? And that's going to help everything. Our shoulders, our neck, and our low back. Open the arms. Really press into this back leg. Keep the bend in the knee. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round and drop. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, dropping it in. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lift the arms up. As you exhale, goalpost, lift your chest. Keep pulling back on the front thigh. Good. One more breath. And exhale, straighten the legs. Find your blocks. Spin onto the back ball of the foot. And see if you can bring this leg forward, this right leg, and fold it. Very, very good. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and turn so we're facing the front of the mat. Nothing special there. Set your blocks aside and then make your way into a down dog. I'll just take a couple of breaths here. One more big breath in. Just do a lion's breath this time as we exhale out. Stick the tongue out, bug your eyes, relax your face. Big breath. High onto the tippy toes as you inhale, and then come down. Pose of a child. Take a rest here. Let your shoulders relax. Keep breathing. And then inhale up. And then let's come, take a seat again. Maybe on our blanket if that makes sense. Oops. Here we go. We're gonna sit up. It's taking me a minute, isn't it? Okay. Pull the right leg in and extend the left leg out. And again, this is something we can use our strap for. I will put it around the ball of this left leg. Take this hand about halfway down. Make sure you're on your sit bones. And then let's turn away. Turn towards your bent leg. Okay? Squeeze your shoulders down your back. Inhale up with this right arm. As you exhale, just pull yourself up and this way. So we're not facing the straight leg. I'm just on the side, stretch this way, right? To the side. Glue this right side down. Feel the elongation of the side body. One more breath here. As you exhale, start to reach forward long with this right arm and then come all the way over the left leg. Right? Gluing down that right side. Keep breathing. One more breath here, shoulders down the back. Exhale out. Good. Come back where you came from. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, come back. Good. Now take the strap off, change legs. Just get this around the ball of our foot. Take your right hand about halfway down. Find those sitting bones. Turn towards the bent leg. Inhale up with the left arm as you exhale. Pull yourself over to the side, but glue down that left side. Don't let it pick up, right? My knee wants to come up like that, so I have to forcefully work on the core and rooting it down, right? I don't like that word forcefully, but I have to be mindful. I have to be aware to keep that down, right? And then notice the shoulders. They're not all up in the air. Squeeze them down. One more breath here. Maybe you're looking up if that's okay for your neck. As you exhale, start to rotate, reach with the left arm. Just get some length. And then here we go, folding over this way. Still gluing both sides of the pelvis evenly to the ground. Breathing. Good, one more big inhale. Exhale. Coming back, lift that arm up. Oh, good, and release. Release your strap. Let's just do a seated Baddha Kanasana here before we come lay down. Right, so find your sitting bones. Let's roll the head for a moment before we lay down. A lot of rolling today, I hope it helps. Just go in any direction you want. You can zigzag. Good. Eventually coming to stillness, let's sit tall, reach out through the legs, take a breath, and on the exhale, come forward. But again, notice again what we're not trying to do. We want our shoulders on our back, not up to our ears. Right? Pull your navel in. If you want to walk forward, you can, but stay in your core, stay in your seat. Feel your back in this way. One more breath. Exhale out. And again. And then when you're ready, we'll walk up. I will pull our legs together. We'll gently roll down onto our backs. We'll hug our knees into our chest. Maybe a little rocking here, right? Just rubbing out that back body again. Maybe consider letting the head and the neck move as well. Good, come back to center. Take your feet as wide as the mat. And drop your knees on over to the right side. And again, we're not dumping into our low backs. So press your pelvis forward, pull your navel in. And maybe press the inner seam of your left foot down to activate this whole left leg. Maybe that feels really good. You can also let the leg be loose, but keep pressing the pelvis forward, so don't press the inner seam of that left foot. And then maybe right leg on top feels best. Okay, so do what feels the best in your body. Keep breathing. Maybe left arm overhead. Maybe both arms or not, just out in the T. All right, keep breathing. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good. Bring the arms down if they're up. Come back to the center. Feet are wide. We'll take a breath, and on the exhale, we'll drop everything to the left. Again, push the pelvis forward, pull the navel in. Maybe inner seam of that right foot presses down to turn this right side on. Maybe not. Maybe you just want to relax the leg and left foot on top of that right thigh. Maybe arms in the T. Maybe arms in the goalpost, maybe overhead. Keep breathing. Good. One more big inhale. Exhale. Bring the arms down. Walk your legs back in. And one more time, give them a squeeze. Hug them in. If it feels okay, roll up into a little ball. With your shoulders down. Again, maybe it's hands behind the head and we'll roll up into this little ball. It kind of feels nice on the neck. And the back. Lay the head down. Place the feet down. Extend the legs long. Arms overhead. Reach, reach, reach. Right? Nice and long. Nice big breath in. Exhale, let it go. And then this one is a lion's breath again. So stick the tongue out, hug your eyes, release your face. Big breath in. Exhale. Bring your arms back down and then make your way into final rest. So maybe you're ready. You just drop in right here. Right? But be mindful that the shoulders are down the back, right? And that you have that little curvature in your back. Maybe you want to take your feet up on something. Maybe you want something underneath your spine. But just coming to lie down. And find this place of surrender where we started. Some gentle breaths. Knowing that you did a great job showing up for yourself. Perhaps remembering your intention, whatever it was. Just giving yourself a few more moments of being here with the body. Liberating the mind through this time on our mat. Relax your beautiful face, right? Those back molars, try not to grip. A few more moments of rest. Staying with your body. When you're ready, beginning to make small movements. And maybe brushing the thumb across your fingertips. Maybe circle the wrist and the ankle. Wiggle your toes, open, close your hands, whatever feels good to wake yourself up. Gentle breath, just rocking the head side to side. As you're ready, bending one leg at a time, one knee, and place the feet to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Open the mouth, exhale. Bring the arms down and either roll to the side from here, or if you want to pull your knees one more time into your chest, or just get that little stretch. You could even round the spine again if that felt good. Okay. Maybe rolling to the right. Just pausing here for a moment. And then using our hands, let's press ourselves up. And back into a seat. Comfortable seat, whatever that is. Notice. As we're ready, we'll bring the hands back here in front of the heart and bow in. Really having gratitude that our bodies can do this work, that we have the means to connect even though we're experiencing this pandemic. We can still connect, right? Even though it's not in person. Just being grateful that we have this technology, this platform to do this work. And still our practice with an 3 shantis and an so take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. One more big inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Thank you so much for taking your time and energy to come practice with me today. Grateful for you all. Namaste. Beautiful work, everybody. So if you want to unmute, you can. I can't do it. I don't know why. Can't do it anymore. It says, ask them to unmute.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody. Really beautiful work. Did that help your back?
Oh, it feels so good. Yes.
Good. Paul,
Yeah.
what about
Felt good on the neck.
that? Okay, good.
Like the shoulder,
That's
that
another
side
thing.
shoulder.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. All
Yeah,
right.
thank you. I always look forward to it on Saturday.
Yay. I look forward to all of you too. All right, be well.
Have a great rest of the day.
Okay, you too. All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you so much. Thank you, Evelyn.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, bye now.